Welcome to my channel Truth Lens, your ultimate coach for a realistic approach to relationships. If you're tired of games, surface-level advice, and toxic dating strategies, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into a powerful topic: how to attract an emotionally mature woman you're in love with. If you've met a woman who carries herself with grace, emotional intelligence, and depth, and you're serious about building something real, this video is for you. Gentlemen, before we even talk about attraction, we need to define what emotional maturity actually looks like in a woman, because here's the thing: an emotionally mature woman is not impressed by grand gestures or fleeting charm. She's looking for something much deeper. She's drawn to qualities like accountability. This is a woman who owns her actions, her words, and her emotions. She doesn't play the blame game. She takes responsibility for her own life. Then there's emotional regulation. This isn't about being cold or emotionless. It's about having the self-awareness to manage her feelings in a healthy way. She doesn't fly off the handle or shut down completely. She communicates her needs and boundaries with clarity and respect. And speaking of communication, an emotionally mature woman is a master communicator. She expresses herself honestly and openly, but she also knows how to listen, really listen, to understand your perspective. She doesn't shy away from difficult conversations. Now understand this: women with these qualities are selective. They've done the work on themselves, and they're not settling for anything less than a partner who can meet them at their level. They don't fall for superficial charm or empty promises. They're looking for consistency, integrity, and emotional depth. So how do you attract a woman who possesses these incredible qualities? The answer is simple, but not always easy. You have to become her emotional equal. This starts with self-work. You can't attract an emotionally mature woman if you're still grappling with your own emotional baggage. Take the time to understand your own triggers, your patterns, and your insecurities. Be honest with yourself about your feelings. Don't try to suppress them or pretend they don't exist. Learn to process your emotions in a healthy way, without resorting to blame, shame, or defensiveness. Avoid emotional reactivity. This means not overreacting to every little thing she says or does. Don't take things personally. Remember, her actions are usually not about you, they're about her own internal world. The same goes for passive aggressiveness. If something's bothering you, address it directly and respectfully. Don't resort to sulking, guilt-tripping, or giving her the silent treatment. And for the love of God, gentlemen, no love bombing. An emotionally mature woman can spot insincerity a mile away. She doesn't want to be showered with excessive attention or affection, especially in the early stages. She wants to see consistency in your actions and your words. Remember, you attract what you are, not what you want. So focus on becoming the best, most grounded version of yourself. That's how you'll capture her attention and her heart. One of the biggest mistakes men make when trying to attract an emotionally mature woman is playing games. They think they need to be aloof, mysterious, or unavailable to keep her interested. But let me tell you, nothing could be further from the truth. An emotionally mature woman can see right through those games. She's not interested in deciphering mixed signals or chasing after someone who's emotionally unavailable. She wants a man who's open, honest, and direct. So, how do you communicate with clarity and respect? It starts with being genuine. Don't try to be someone you're not or pretend to like things you don't. Be authentically you and let her see the real you. Express your interest in her, but don't be overbearing. Let her know you enjoy spending time with her, that you find her intriguing and attractive, but don't smother her with compliments or attention. Give her the space to breathe and to reciprocate at her own pace. Listen actively to what she has to say. Pay attention to her words, her body language, her tone of voice. Show her that you value her thoughts and feelings. Respect her boundaries. If she says she's not ready for something, whether it's physical intimacy or a serious commitment, respect her decision. Don't try to pressure her or guilt-trip her into changing her mind. Remember, building a strong connection with an emotionally mature woman takes time and patience. It's about creating a safe space for both of you to be vulnerable and authentic. It's about allowing the bond to grow organically, based on mutual trust and respect. Let's talk about another crucial element in attracting an emotionally mature woman: purpose and stability. Now, I'm not just talking about financial stability, although that's certainly important. I'm talking about having a clear direction in life, a sense of purpose that drives you. Think about it. An emotionally mature woman is looking for a partner, not a project. She wants a man who's going somewhere in life, who has goals and aspirations. She wants to be with someone who inspires her to grow and evolve. So what does this look like in practice? It means having a passion, a hobby, a career that you're truly invested in. It means having goals that you're actively working towards. It also means being emotionally stable. This doesn't mean you have to be stoic or emotionless. It means being able to handle life's ups and downs with resilience and grace. It means being a source of strength and support for her, not an additional source of stress. Show her that you're not just emotionally available, but also reliable and dependable. Be there for her when she needs you, but also respect her independence and her need for space. Remember, an emotionally mature woman is drawn to a man who has his life together, who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. She wants a partner who can match her energy, her ambition, and her zest for life. One of the most attractive qualities you can possess when pursuing an emotionally mature woman is the ability to support her growth without trying to control it. This is a woman who values her independence, her individuality, and her freedom. She doesn't want to be with someone who tries to clip her wings or put her in a box. So how do you support her growth without stifling it? It starts with understanding that her journey is her own. She has her own dreams, her own aspirations, her own path to follow. Your role is not to dictate that path, but to encourage her as she walks it. Celebrate her successes, big and small. Be her biggest cheerleader, her most ardent supporter. Let her know how proud you are of her accomplishments and her resilience. Be there for her during challenges, but don't try to fix her problems or tell her what to do. Sometimes the best thing you can do is simply listen without judgment, offer a shoulder to cry on, and remind her of her own strength. Encourage her passions, even if they're different from yours. Show genuine interest in her hobbies, her interests, her goals. Ask her questions, engage in conversations, and let her know that you value her perspective. Remember, an emotionally mature woman doesn't need to be rescued or completed. She wants a partner who celebrates her individuality, who encourages her to grow, and who loves her unconditionally, flaws and all. Gentlemen, if you're serious about attracting an emotionally mature woman, you need to show her that you're in it for the long haul. This isn't about playing games or stringing her along. It's about being intentional with your actions and your words, about demonstrating that you see a future with her. Start by being present in the moment. When you're with her, be fully present. Put away your phone, give her your undivided attention, and make her feel like she's the only woman in the room. But also, don't be afraid to talk about the future. Share your dreams, your aspirations, your vision for the future. And listen attentively when she shares hers. Look for areas of alignment, shared values, and common goals. Be consistent in your actions. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you make a promise, keep it. Consistency builds trust, and trust is the foundation of any strong relationship. Show her that you're invested in the relationship. Make an effort to get to know her friends and family. Include her in your life and show genuine interest in being a part of hers. And most importantly, be patient. Building a deep, meaningful connection with an emotionally mature woman takes time. Don't rush the process. Allow the relationship to unfold organically and let your actions speak louder than words. If you want to attract a woman with emotional depth, you need to meet her at that level, not with tactics, but with truth. Remember, an emotionally mature woman is looking for a partner who is genuine, self-aware, and ready to build something real. If you found value in today's video, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you're navigating a relationship like this. This is Truth Lens, where we see love through clarity, not illusions. Until next time, stay real.